get to one. Let's stop. Holy shit, bro.
The story of a pair of loans that smoked as a teen and never grew to normal.
What's up, dudes? I'm doing to see you tonight. My name's Ed, and we have Games Sports Robes. And now we've got some exciting news today. You're probably sitting there wondering, wait a minute, why are you doing an Empowered Gem Box opening video when you just said that we're supposed to be keeping our Empowered Gem Boxes for the new Elemental Gem type? Well, you can rest easy there, mates and mateys. I don't know the female adjective for mate. Maybe it's just both. I'm not European. But we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is you can open your Empowered Gem Boxes, because the bad news is that the new gem type coming out of the Geode Hub area, or Geode Hub, just the Geode area when U10 ends up getting added to the game, they very clearly said that it's not going to drop out of Empowered Gem Boxes. Whoa, hang on a second here. This is Sight from the future letting you guys and gals know that Empowered Gem Boxes will in fact drop the new Elemental Gem type. It's just that any current Empowered Gem Boxes that you have in your inventory right now before the U10 update, those boxes will not be affected by the new gem. So if you have Lunar Souls, or if you have Radiant Pancakes, or aka Radiant Sovereigns, save those and then buy all of the Empowered Gem Boxes that you can once the U10 update ends up going live, and then you'll be able to get the new Elemental Gem type. Now, we don't know whether or not it's going to affect just the normal old, like the Shadow Gem Boxes, you know, whether or not we're going to end up getting the new element out of them, but I want to put it past them that it's just going to be a completely separate gem type that you can only exclusively get out of the area, or it's going to only affect future boxes rather than previous ones. However, they have confirmed that the next Primordial Dragon, which hopefully is actually coming out with U10 now that U10's been delayed. I'll talk more about that in another video. But it is in fact going to take a Diamond Dragon Egg. So we can possibly get really lucky here, because I don't have a Diamond Dragon Egg, and I do not want to have to buy Diamond Dragon pouches afterwards when it's like, yeah. So today we're actually going to be opening 330 Empowered Gem Boxes and 55 Lustrous Gem Boxes. Now, if you're sitting there thinking how I got so many of these, it's because I haven't opened a single one of them since they ended up adding them to the game. It's not that I've been grinding them every time that they end up showing up or anything. I just conveniently ended up having 55 of these. Now, what these guys are going to do is they're going to end up giving us gem augmenters and re-rollers and stuff like that, which those I still would recommend that you hang on to.
Some people think our generation just uses our phones to talk. Seriously? Just because we're not millennials doesn't mean we're not posting photos, streaming music, video chatting with our kids, and whatever he's doing.
Does your carrier think you're out of touch just because you're over 55? Get unlimited 55 plus. 2 lines, unlimited everything for $70.
I was originally, the reason I say this is because I was actually trying to set up a second set of physical gems that were going to be like 26 KPR top tier gems for my Shadow Hunter, just because I wanted to have the Shadow Hunter and the Vanguard maxed out at the same time. And then I realized, wait, why am I wasting all of my augmenters on this? We're going to have a new gem type that we're going to have to augment and re-roll just as much. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get some re-rollers out of this, because they're the most difficult resource to get. So anyways, let's open 330 of these bad boys. Any Pyro Disc I am just going to outright keep, but for the most part, oh my gosh. Well, at least it's a 3-star. I guess I can hang on to it. It's going to be pretty confusing for me, honestly speaking. I'm not entirely sure which gems I should even keep anymore. Oh, we got Prism of Light. Hopefully we'll have a new aura with the new world getting added to the game, but I very much doubt it. And they did also confirm, this is just a side note, that there's not going to end up being a U10 Everdark. Honestly, it doesn't even make sense that there's a U8 and a U9 Everdark, because they both just give you the exact same drops. One of them is just more difficult. I mean, it would make more sense if the class gem that you would end up getting, Volatile Velocity, I'll take it. If the class gem you could get out of U8 would end up being a Radiant class gem, but that wouldn't make any sense. Personally speaking, I think they need to overhaul class gems. Overhaul. They just need to change them a little bit, so that they can only ever spawn with all 3 stats. I know that kind of makes it so that class gem keys are not nearly as valuable, but for starting players, the class gem keys are very valuable, and the simple fact that you have to go and get like so many different class keys just so that you can end up getting the right gem that actually rolled good for you is just like disgusting, dude. Man alive. Well, at least I'm going to end up having a bunch of gem dust out of this. But man alive, these are pretty bad. I mean, I'm still hoping that I can get a diamond dragon egg out of it. Fingers crossed, but I never get that lucky now, do I? The other thing too is I technically have enough radiant pancakes that I could get us another like 100 empowered gem boxes easy, which maybe we'll end up doing. If I do, that's why the video is titled differently. But I don't know. Going into it, I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to save our radiant pancakes, because if they're going to add a new box that's going to drop the new gem type, it's quite possible that they could just throw that as a new type of empowered gem box, either just in Shadow Towers or just outright for radiant pancakes and stuff. You know, like they might just have it be another thing that's just very similar to the current empowered gem boxes, but it's just quite literally something slightly different, right? So I'll destroy. Ooh, Pyrovis! Yes, that is beautiful. That's what I want, because I only have 2 pyros.
Alright, where you wanna go? Pull up on the 10, yeah, pull up on the 10, oh, pull up on the 10. Oh, he's so mad. Bro, I got a lot of people on me. Oh my gosh, dude running in right there too. Bro, this isn't good. I'm dead. I have nowhere to go. I mean, I ran towards you, but that's...
Oh, I got the people on them. Yeah, still.
I'm right below you. I'm above you, my bad.
There's more.
Yeah, I think it's just one though, because I saw a girl running over here earlier.
Yeah, I have so many notes. You go.
What in the... Okay. People. Oh, he's mad.
Where's it?
Top of a store, right to your right. And then there's one on top of the main building. What in the fuck? I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it. There's a lot more people coming. Bro, why is everybody shooting at us?
like 3 to 6.
Oh my, I'm out of mats.
I do 2 more.
I'm stuck.
Solo. Oh, take your shot now.
Break your staircase, please. What?
Oh, just 1 kill. That's 8.
Ah, 8 kills. What the fuck?
He said 8.
If I would hit that shot, I would have killed him. Damn it!